think there's a different warmth that comes from some women, and I think it's a massive encouragement for young girls to actually get into football teams as well, because there's lots of parents that actually don't want their girls to play football with male coaches. But if lots more women came into coaching, I think you'll see that there's there'll be a massive increase in young girls and young boys coming into football, because I think there's a bit of a softness that comes with it, and they have a different rapport with young people than what the males do.
Is it because women look at the game in a different way to men? I mean, while we still want to win, it's not always the be all and end all. Yeah.
I think there is a big difference. I think it's just the way that people deal with other children as well. I think the days are gone when women just take their kids to football, so they're the taxi, and they're the ones that wash the kits, and they're the ones that bring the orange and the juice and be the secretary. I think those days are gone. I think women want to be more involved. They don't want it just to be the dad getting involved and saying, I brought my son through. They want to be part of that as well. They want to be, the bigger part, not just the outside bit.
And there's a lot of single parent families now as well.
Yes.
So do you think it's important that mums should take an interest?
I think so. I think when I was younger, I would never have dreamed of doing it. But now, just doing the level 1 coaching course is going to be fantastic. I've still got a 9-year-old at home, and it's going to be wonderful to actually be at home and being able to run out in the garden with him. Even though you do that, day in, day out with with all my other children, but to be able to coach them properly, have an FA coaching badge, you can go into your children's school, you can give your time, it's going to be fantastic. Women are really going to be able to get involved in the football side, and it might just bring, one day maybe we might have an England women's manager, coach. I think
that would be a day and a half. That'd be amazing.
Yes, it would be a fantastic day.
What about Rio and Anton? Do you ever offer them tips or?
No, I think they're past.
Kind of advice?
They're past all that advice and tip stage, and I think they thought it was quite funny that I'm now going to be doing a coaching course.
Have they ever said, wish you'd done that when we were younger, Mum?
I was talking to Anton yesterday, and he said, oh, you should have done it years ago, Mum. So, I don't want to be, sort of keep harping on it, but, women, you need to hear it, because, you don't want to get to later on in life and think, oh, I should have done that. Do it now, because it is a really exciting thing to do. It's fantastic. Our first top tip would be, if your child is committed to a team and wants to play a game of football, boy or girl, I think it's unbelievably important that you as a parent commit with that child, because what happens is if you don't commit, they lose that desire, and it just they go on to do other things, and maybe that was their dream, to become a footballer or whatever. Number 2 is to always be at every game, because if you're not at the majority of the games, your child's always looking behind their shoulder thinking, where's my mum, where's my dad, and it's just so important to always be there to encourage them. And I think, and the other one is about encouragement, and it has to be very positive, because if it's negative, then you're just putting them down. But to be very positive, even if they don't have a good game, even if they do lose, but you have to tell them about the positive stuff, and then slip in the bits about getting, try and get the ball a bit better and blah blah. But I think the positive sides is very good, definitely.